So we contacted Martin Gerard because we were looking for a short-term let to cover us for the period of our renovation of our main property, which was below the typical 12 months. And we weren't sure how that was going to work. So Anthony guided us through the process and explained to us that, you know, sign up for 12 months and at the end, when you're ready to go, let us know and we will help you. We will re-rent the property and then you'll be able to leave. And we were very sceptical about this. We'd kind of rationalised to ourselves, we're probably going to be stuck with this property for 3 months that we don't need it for. And in actual fact, when we contacted Anthony saying our property's ready, we'd like to surrender our tenancy early, and we were thinking this was a terrible thing and it's going to, with much intrepidation. And he was like, yes, sure. I think we had someone come to view, we had viewings, I think, from the next day. And in a relatively short time, I would say, I don't know, like 3 weeks, we had quite a lot of viewings. And, you know, they phoned us up and said, good news, we've managed to re-let the property, which was really great for us. And so what I would say about Anthony is that he really showed his experience. We weren't very experienced renters. The people we are letting from weren't experienced landlords. And so he used his experience to guide us together to get to something we wanted. And at the end, when we thought it was going to be very tricky and stressful and difficult to re-let the property, it was very straightforward. How I feel Martin Gerard differed from the other high street agents that we spoke to was they took time to understand what we needed. As I said, it was a particular circumstance we were in. So they understood that. A number of people just said, oh, we don't do anything under 12 months. You know, we can't help you. So they said, they explained how it would work. They took time to explain what we would do in your circumstances would be to enter into a 12-month contract, but we are confident you will be able to surrender that early and we will re-let the property. So yes, for me, it was really listening to what I needed and coming up with a solution that worked for me. They listened particularly to my circumstances. I wasn't just another person coming in to rent a property and they were going to offer me whatever they had on their books. They listened carefully to my requirements, what I needed, the areas I needed, and my timing requirements. We were looking for a property in June, July, August, where it seemed like everybody was looking for a property, and it felt very stressful, but they were calm. They showed us things. The viewing agents listened to what I liked and what I didn't like and didn't show me those same things again. So I think they were very responsive to my feedback and what I needed. What I liked about Martin Gerard was that they always turned up for their appointments. The properties were available to view when we got there, which wasn't always the case with every estate agent. They didn't show me properties that had no relation to the search that I'd asked them for. There'd been a number of occasions when we went to view properties and I was just amazed that they, why waste my time and why waste your time? So we never had that issue with Martin Gerard. I would say for Martin Gerard, the level of professionalism in their communication with us was something I really appreciated. I think it can be quite stressful and there was a lot going on for us, moving and trying to sort out our house and sorting out the builders and doing all of this, and dealing with a counterparty that treats you with courtesy, respects your time, gets back to you when they say they are going to get back to you. Going through the references and vetting process was also straightforward. Anybody we were directed to talk to got back to us, listened to what our particular circumstances were. And so I would say our communications and interactions with Martin Gerrard were characterised by a degree of professionalism that I hadn't experienced with other high street agents. I think we were very happy with how Martin Gerrard balanced the needs of us, the tenant, with the landlord. So Martin Gerrard worked with both of us to get us to the point where we could enter into a contract, listen to our needs about what we wanted, listen to the landlord leads about the stuff they wanted to keep, the stuff we didn't want them to keep, and kind of balance that and got us to a stage where we could move forward into the contract, which was something that we were both anxious to do, but we needed someone to help us get out of our own way. And so we were very pleased with that. The reason I'm doing this video testimonial was because I guess as a sign of appreciation for the good service that I received. I am really grateful that they worked, first of all, to get us into this property, because we were floundering a bit. We couldn't find, in some cases we couldn't find estate agents to take us on because our request was not the norm. I'm really grateful how they worked with the landlord and ourselves to help us surrender the contract. And I guess we were a bit amazed that they managed to do that so quickly and straightforwardly. And so when you receive good customer service, when you receive a good service, I think it's a good thing to let other people know, because other people won't know that Martin Gerrard and Anthony are, people that we've trusted with our rental experience, and that they should too. I would have no hesitation in recommending Martin Gerrard, and in particular Anthony, to my friends and family.